AI is probably the single biggest item in the near term that's likely to affect humanity. So it's very important that we have the advent of AI in a good way. That is something that if you could look into the crystal ball and see the future, you would like that outcome, because it is something that could go wrong, as we've talked about many times, and so we really need to make sure it goes right. That's I think AI, working on AI and making sure it's a great future. That's the most important thing I think right now, the most pressing item. I mean, I am concerned about certain directions that AI could take that would be not good for the future. I mean, I think it'd be fair to say that like not all AI futures are benign, not all. And so if you have something, if we create some digital superintelligence that exceeds us in every way by a lot, it's very important that that be benign. And so actually with a few others, I created OpenAI, and the intent with OpenAI is to democratize AI power. There's a quote that I love from Lord Acton. He was the guy that came up with power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, which is that freedom consists of the distribution of power and despotism in its concentration. And so I think it's important, if we have this incredible power of AI, that it not be concentrated in the hands of a few and potentially lead to a world that we don't want.
And what world is that? What do you foresee that? What do you see?
It's difficult. I mean, it's called the singularity because it's difficult to predict exactly what future that might be. The goal of OpenAI is really just to take a set of actions that are most likely to improve the positive futures. And at OpenAI, we want to try to do whatever we can to guide, to increase the probability of the good futures happening. I think that's really what we're trying to do.
Do you worry that by making this open, some bad actors may use some of what has been developed to do bad stuff with the power of AI?
I mean that is certainly a good rebuttal to that. However, I think if AI power is widely distributed, and there's not, say, one entity that has some super AI that is 1,000,000 times smarter than anything else. You know, if instead AI power is broadly distributed, and to the degree that we can link AI power to each individual's will. So like, you would have your AI agent, and you would, like, everyone would have their sort of AI agent, and then if somebody did try to do something really terrible, well, then the collective will of others could overcome that bad actor. Which you can't do if there's one AI that's 1,000,000 times better than everything else.
And it's proprietary.
And it's either has its own will, or more likely, at least in the beginning, is controlled by some small set of people. So I think that's really the risk.